Dude, but he was blonde, like a blonde, blue-eyed, just very different sort of
Right, look.
world.
The Vampire Diaries star Ian Somerhalder just revealed how close another actor came to playing his iconic role of Damon Salvatore. Let's get into what he said. We all got to know and love Ian Somerhalder as Damon Salvatore on Vampire Diaries. And regardless of if you were Team Stefan or Team Damon, it is a crazy thought to try to imagine someone else playing either of those roles other than Ian and poor Wesley. But while it seems unimaginable, during a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live, Ian just revealed that it came extremely close to someone else playing the role of Damon. When asked who he was up against for the role, Ian revealed that he actually came down to the final audition.
In the last test of the show, there was a guy who showed up and he was just trying to play super cool and be, psych me out in the room.
But despite the intimidation, Ian wasn't going to let anyone else take the role from him.
And I just shut it down and I said, no way, man, this is my role. And I went in there and just made it happen.
Despite what Ian is saying now though, diehard fans might remember that Vampire Diaries co-creators Julie Peck and Kevin Williamson spoke to Entertainment Weekly in 2019 and they revealed that Ian actually blew it in his auditions. At one point, another actor was actually preferred for the role, but the co-creators, especially Kevin, threatened to walk away from the show if Ian wasn't Damon. Wow, we're so glad he did. And thankfully, Andy Cohen was there to ask the question that was on all of our minds.
Do we know who he was?
I mean, you may know. I honestly don't remember his name.
Really?
According to Cinema Blend, the other actor in the running for the role was a much bigger named actor than Ian was at the time. So it's interesting that Ian couldn't seem to remember his name.
No, he was just super handsome. He was very different. He was a super handsome dude, but he was blonde, like a blonde, blue-eyed, just very different sort of
look
world.
And we have some guesses as to who this other actor could be, despite Ian not remembering. Back in 2011, Vampire Diaries co-creator Julie Pleck spoke to Entertainment Weekly and she revealed that David Gallagher of Seventh Heaven fame impressed them for the role, but they were worried that he wouldn't get past the notoriety of his previous role in Seventh Heaven. He also fits the description of blonde-haired and blue-eyed like Ian mentioned. That certainly would have been a different kind of Damon. And if you recognize him, he actually ended up getting a smaller guest starring role on Vampire Diaries as Ray Sutton. Additionally, it's also known that Ian's co-stars Paul Wesley, Zach Rohrig, and Michael Trevino also all auditioned to play Damon, though they ended up with other roles on the show. So while we may never really know for sure who almost got to play Damon, we're just so glad it ended up being Ian. And for more on Ian Somerhalder, click right over here for another Clevver video. Then be sure to let me know if you have any guesses as to who this mystery actor could have been in the comments section below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. You can find me on socials at Sussan_Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.